It's time now for exciting high school basketball here on WVG TV 27. Today, it's a county matchup as the Northeast Dubois Chiefs host the Southridge Raiders. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by the Holland National Bank, Hot Stuff Pizza, Dubois Oil, Tires and More, The Overtime, Special Effects, the Dubois Elevator, and Country Style Homes. Now, let's go to Kurt Gutzel at Northeast Dubois High School here on WVG TV 27.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball here on TV 27 Sports Night. We got a county matchup for you. Southridge comes in after a loss to Evansville Central on Friday night. Northeast Dubois lost 1 week ago to Pike Central to open the 94 portion of the season. This gym has seen a lot of great ones between Southridge and Northeast Dubois, and we expect the same thing tonight. We'll have the starting lineups for you right after this timeout.
For 85 years, the one name you could depend on.
Back at Northeast Dubois High School, everyone. Glad you could join us tonight. Taking a look at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Southridge Raiders at 1-4 will be Tim Tooley, 6'5", 180, and a senior. Joining him in the front court will be David Uppenkamp, 6'2", 165, and a senior. At the center spot, will be Nathan Bagley, 6'3", 180, and a junior. The backcourt for the Raiders, Eric King, 6 foot, 160, and a senior. And rounding out the Raider 5 will be Ryan Mackey, 6'2", 165, and a junior. The Raiders are coached by Mr. Ray Reisner, assisted by Don Boozy and Joe Mundy. Taking a look at the Northeast Dubois lineup, at one guard will be Jason Canese, 5'11", 151, and a senior. For the Jeeps in the other backcourt spot will be Jeremy Shipp getting the start tonight. Shipp, 6'1", 155, and a senior. Shipp new to that starting lineup. Coach Mai said he'll shake things up a little bit in that guard spot. Taking a look at the forward spots for Northeast Dubois will be Wyatt Allen, 6'1", 195, and a senior. Allen also getting a start tonight as well. Rounding out the starting spots for the Northeast Dubois Jeeps will be Rodney Wolf, 6'5", 160, and a senior, and Derek Steptonagle, 6'6", 201, and a senior. Steptonagle is the team's leading scorer at around 12 points per ball game. The Jeeps are coached by Mr. Alan Mudeyes, assisted by Rick Gladish and Rob Hayward. So Northeast Dubois and Southridge to go at it here from Northeast Dubois High School. Looking forward to a good game.
This should be a great county rival tonight.
The Jeeps break their huddle first. They are in the home-standing white, trimmed in blue and gray. The Raiders still huddled around veteran coach Ray Razor there in their traveling red, trimmed in white and black. Once again, the Raiders go with King, Minky, Tooley, Uppenkamp, and Nathan Begley, Allen, Steptonagle, Shipp, Canese, and Rodney Wolf. It's Steptonagle against Tooley at the center circle. The Raiders going left to right in this ball game. Steptonagle, Tooley, and we're about ready to get this one underway. Tip is in the air. The ball is brought down by the Jeeps. Wolf goes in for the right side, misses the layup. Battle for the loose ball. Eric King brings it down. Minky for the Raiders brings it across the timeline. Northeast Dubois extends the defense. Minky dribbles the basketball on the high right side. Cross-court pass to Tim Tooley. Uppenkamp near the left corner. Couple of dribbles back to Tooley. Tooley with the basketball across the way to Minky into the corner. King to Minky on the high right in front of the Jeep bench. Tim Tooley, top of the key, left wing, Uppenkamp back to Tooley. Takes it toward the elbow. One bounce into the post to Begley. Corner, King, three ball on the way for Eric. He got it.
It's one thing for Southridge. If King can get started early, the Dubois could be in for a long one.
3-0 Raiders on top. Northeast Dubois with the basketball in their second possession. They had a layup to start things off. Shipp, high right to Canese at the point. Jason with the basketball is an outstanding shooter. Off on the wing to Shipp. Shipp looks inside for Steptonagle. Back out to Canese. Left side, Wolf. Deep. Now high post to Steptonagle. Ball nearly knocked out of his hand by Minky. Minky knocks it out. Out of bounds. Back to Northeast Dubois.
Nice aggressive defense there on the perimeter by Southridge.
Denise will trigger it in right in front of the scorer's table here at Northeast Dubois. Wolf with the basketball. Has it. Now Knies. Baseline. Allen left side. Works against Uppencamp. To Knies. Jason with the ball. Top of the circle to Wolf. They swing it around to Ship. Ship skip past to Knies. Left side. 3 on the way for Jason. Good.
Knies is able to match King's early three-pointer. It's 3-3.
6:34 to go in the first period. We're tied at 3. We saw a lot of threes in the JV game tonight, won by Northeast Dubois 49-23. Raiders whip it on the high right. Begley to Minky. Ryan with the ball, kills his dribble. Low post to Tooley. Right block, cross lane, pass to Uppencamp. He takes it up in traffic, and he was mauled by Jeremy Ship. For Ship, his first personal, the team's first foul in the ball game, as a matter of fact. As going to the line will be David Uppencamp. Uppencamp last night with 4 points. Try to break this 3-all tie. Uppencamp's free throw is up and good. David will have another one. It's 4-3. Southridge on top here in the early going. Next free throw is up. It rattles out. Rebounded by Derek Steftenagel. Wolf will bring it across the timeline. Right down the middle of the basketball floor. Left side to Knies. Knies looks down low for Steftenagel. Flips it out. Top to Wolf. Wolf on the move. Uses up the dribble. Now Knies on the high left. Knies top of the circle. Schmidt into the corner. Ronnie Wolf back out to Knies. 3 on the way for Jason. Flanks off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded inside by Bryant Allen. He goes up and he walks with it.
Allen had very good position for that rebound, but got his feet a little twisted up there and got whistled for the travel.
4-3. Southridge on top by 1. They have the basketball. Allen did a nice job of pulling down the rebound, but just couldn't convert. Raiders with it. Mickey looks around for the point, still looking. Cross the way now to Tim Tooley. Tooley with the basketball. Thought about the shot now. King back to Tooley near the top of the circle. King right side to Tooley to Minky. Now on the baseline to Uppencamp. Back out to Minky. Ball knocked away by Ship. It goes out of bounds, and Southridge will retain possession.
Both teams are looking to pop that 3 if they get open tonight.
Tooley will inbound. On the far hash mark. Gets it into Minky. Ryan surveys the situation, directs some traffic. Pulls Begley to the free throw line extended. Uses up the dribble. Now Tooley. King, right corner. 3 on the way for Eric. Short, rebounded by Jason Knies. He'll bring it out of traffic quickly behind the back dribble at the half-court strike. Knies with the ball, nearly knocked away by Minky. Shovels it across the way to Ship. Now Allen takes baseline against Tooley. Blocking foul against Tim Tooley.
Nice aggressive move there by Allen on the baseline.
Tim Tooley with the foul, his first. Southridge's first in the ball game. Raiders lead 4-3 with 5:01 to go in the first period. Knies will trigger it in underneath the Jeep hoop. Still looking. Gets it in out front to Wolf. Ronnie with the basketball. 1 dribble. Knies right corner. Rocker step against King. Takes it out to the wing. Bounces it to Wolf. At the point. Ship looks inside for Steftenagel. 1 dribble. Had the ball on his hip. Still looking around. Now Wolf. Wolf checked by Minky. Kills his dribble. Minky's got him trapped. Now gets it on the baseline of Knies. Shot fake. Finally the shot underneath the hoop. No good. Rebounded by Uppencamp. The ball loose on the floor. Northeast Dubois tries to save it. It goes back to Southridge's Ship. Couldn't quite come up with it.
That was a nice pass by Wolf inside to Knies, but he got a little bit too far underneath the basket. Couldn't do a lot with it, and therefore he couldn't convert it.
Southridge once again on the attack. Coach Ray Razor in front of the Raider bench. Looking at his team, Tim Tooley, NBA 3 from the top. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Rodney Wolf. Tim was open and he popped it, but just couldn't get it to go. Wolf slides it across the timeline on the right side. Looks around, skips it the other way to Knies. Now on the baseline, Steftenagel in the paint to Brian Allen. He goes up, shot blocked away by Tooley, and Tim comes down with the garbage after he rejected that shot. Tooley across the way to Minky. Shot on the way is up, no good. Rebounded by Tooley in the paint. His foul from 14 is no good. Rebound tip pulled out of there by Jeremy Ship. Minky did not attempt a shot last night, and the Raider lost to Central. Knies now with it in front of the Raider bench on the near side. Wolf at the volleyball line, angles it right side. He's cut off. Tries to get on the baseline. Ball knocked away by Tooley. He's trapped momentarily. Gets it off to Begley, and he'll give it back to Tim. And now he'll leave it for Minky to recycle the Raider offense and start this possession. Minky down the right side to Tim Tooley, just inside the three-point line at Uppencamp, left wing. Back to Tooley. Minky right side into the post to Begley. He spins in the lane, puts it up, got it.
Nice job there by Begley. Was sandwiched, but then turned the other way and found an opening and put it in.
It's like he felt the Northeast Dubois player one way and spun opposite and got the hoop. 6-3. Southridge on top here in the first quarter. Loud pass inside to Steptonagle, and Tooley went over Steptonagle's back and picks up his second personal foul. They could not have Tim Tooley get into foul trouble, especially with the Raider bench in the situation it is now.
Plus, there's not a lot of size on that bench either, so Tim's the biggest one out there, and he's got to stay out there.
2 fouls for Tim. Northeast Dubois, top of the key. Ship with the basketball into the corner to Knies. He'll bomb the three-pointer and hit it. Jason Knies is an excellent outside shooter, just like Everett King. And Knies has got 6, and we are tied at 6. Minky with it on the offense. Hounded by Knies. Uses up the dribble. Leaves it off for Tim Tooley on the right wing. Tooley looks around, flips it back to Minky across the way to Everett King. King to Uppencamp. Uppencamp nearly palmed the basketball. Takes the top of the key. Tooley works it to the left elbow. Minky near the top of the key. Off to Begley. Begley with the basketball. Looks inside for Tooley. Skip pass the other way to Everett King. Now Uppencamp, turn around jumper, left block for David, off the mark, no good, long rebound. Tooley comes down with it, takes it to the left elbow, back out to King, off the move. King to Begley. Begley shot fake, takes left baseline, goes into the timber, puts it up, no good, rebound ripped down by Wolf. Wolf out front with the ball now, Knies. Basketball above Jason's head. Wolf takes it off to Knies. Thought about the shot from deep on the left side. Now Ship right side, 3 on the way, good.
Oh, here Dubois really throwing up from outside. First Knies and now Schmidt.
9 points in the ball game. All 9 have come from the three-point arc, and Nathan Ring, speaking about three-pointers, is getting ready to check into the Raider lineup. He will shoot the basketball at the best of them as well. Minky between the leg dribble off to Begley. Begley on the high right. Looks inside for Tooley, but dumps it off to Minky on the baseline. Instead, his lob pass over Tooley's head, and the Jeeps have it. Ship quickly the other way for Northeast Dubois. Walks with it as he brings it across the timeline, or double dribbles, if you will. As Ring checks into the Raider lineup, he will come in for Tim Tooley. Tooley goes out with 2 personals and no points. Ring, a 6'2 junior who can shoot the ball very well from the 19-9 arc. Minky will walk it across the timeline with 1:36 to play in the first period. Minky with the ball to Ring behind the volleyball line straight away. Ring puts it on the floor to Minky, off on the wing to Uppencamp. Ring cuts into the lane, throws up a shot, no good, rebounded by Knies. Knies quickly the other way for Northeast Dubois. Jeeps lead 9-6. Derek Brewer will check in at the next dead ball for Southridge as well. Wolf takes the lane, dumps it off to Steptonagle, good.
Very good pass there by Wolf. Found Steptonagle wide open underneath the basket, and he knew what to do with it.
11-6. Nice penetration by Wolf. Begley on the wing. He looks inside. King penetrates, walked with it. Derek Brewer, the freshman, comes into the ball game for Ryan Minky. With 55 seconds to go in the period. Wolf off to Knies. Lob pass inside to Allen. Ball knocked away by Begley. He comes down with it, off to King. King with 40, brings it across the timeline. Off on the wing to Preer, just inside the three-point line. Derek's jumper, no good. Rebounded by Uppencamp. His foul, no, but he was fouled. And David will go to the free throw line for the second time tonight.
Uppencamp's a very good offensive rebounder, gets good position in there, and when the ball's close to him, he can rip it down.
Jeremy Ship picks up the personal foul. His second, team second so far in the ball game. Uppencamp hit a free throw earlier in the ball game to give Southridge a 4-3 lead, but right now the Raiders trail 11-6. Free throw in the air by David is good. Second free throw by Uppencamp. He hits that one as well. 11-8. The Northeast Dubois lead is now 3. 30 seconds to go in the period. Let's see if Allen Moneyes and the Jeeps elect to hold it for one. Wolf near the timeline, shuffles it off to Knies. Knies trapped by Preer and Begley. Across the way now to Ship. Ship is trapped on the other side now, and he's hemmed in. We've got a personal foul against Derek Preer, slapping at the basketball and getting a piece of Ship's arm in the process.
Southridge very aggressive on that trap near half court, and that time they got a little bit of arm, or that might have been a violation. Good defense by Southridge.
First personal for Preer. 19 seconds to go in the period. Wolf at the point, uses up the dribble off the Ship. Ship into the corner to Brian Allen, back to Jeremy. Ship with the basketball. Allen on the baseline, left side to Ship. Ship top the key. Wolf, he walked. Try to make that quick move, put the basketball in front of him with the ball fake and shuffle the feet.
That's their 5th turnover here in the first quarter.
6 seconds to go in the period. Begley will inbound in front of the Raider bench. Gets it into Preer with 6, with 4, with 3. Preer brings it across the timeline. The launch is on at the buzzer. No good. We played one period for Northeast Dubois. It's 11-8 Jeeps. Back after this.
It's the best of the West at Special Effects.
For the second period, the Raiders will have the basketball trailing by 3. Tooley back into the ball game with 2 personal fouls, joined by Preer, Begley, Uppenkamp, and King. Derek Preer with the basketball, gets it off to Tooley. To Preer on the right side, into the left corner to King, to Uppenkamp. David top the key. Tooley makes a nice move. He's cut off. Now Uppenkamp to a flashing Begley. Fans it back out to Preer into the corner. King launches the 3. No good. Rebound inside. Brian Allen. Good rebounding position by the Jeeps. Ship to Knies near the left corner. Along with Stefanago, Allen, Ship, and Wolf. They bounce it. Wolf out near the timeline. Off the Ship. Thought about the 3. Goes inside the arc. Runner on the way. Short. Rebounded by Nathan Begley. Up the floor to Preer. Derek into the corner to Eric King. Back out to Begley. Top the key. Preer. He launches the 3. Off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Bryant Allen. With 6:56 to go until halftime. 11-8. The Jeeps lead by 3. Wolf skipped past the other way to Knies. Nearly lost control of it. Pulls it back down. Off to Wolf. Wolf uses up the dribble. Off on the wing to Ship. Left side deep. Lob pass. Left block is Stefanago. He wheels in the lane. Goes up with a shot. No good. Battles for his own rebound. We've got whistles all over the place inside. And a Southridge foul.
Stefanago was sandwiched pretty well in there by 2 Southridge players, but got the shot off and then got his own rebound. Good job by Stefanago in the lane.
Begley whistles for the personal foul. His first, team's 4th. Ryan Moneyes and Mark Schreering into the Jeep lineup. Ring into the Southridge lineup. Going out will be Jeremy Ship and Brian Allen. Both players played pretty well while in there. Moneyes a senior, Schreering a junior. Knies will inbound underneath the Jeep hoop. Jason flips it out to Ryan Moneyes. Across the way to Wolf into the corner. Knies wide open 3. Rattles out. No good. Rebounded by Tim Tooley. Tooley on the push. Right down the middle of the basketball floor. Between the leg. Dribble for Tim. Off on the wing to Begley. To a cutting ring. He takes it up. No good. He wanted the foul. Rebounded by Schmeling. Wolf quickly down the floor. Rodney with the ball. Skips it the other way to Moneyes. To Wolf. Back to Moneyes. Looks inside for Stefanago. He spins. Kicks it out to Wolf. Wolf inside the paint area. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Preer. Preer takes out of traffic, and he was fouled by Mark Schreering. Really just trying to get out of Preer's way. He kind of tripped over it.
Dubois forcing a couple shots there at last time. Wolf didn't have a real good shot. Was leaning to one side a little bit and missed it. Good rebounding position by Preer.
11-9, or excuse me, 11-8. Southridge trails by 3. Preer with it. Off to Tooley. Back to Derek Preer. Preer ball above his head. Flips it the other way to Tooley. Off into the corner to King. Eric with the basketball. Now Ring left side behind the 3. Top the key. Tooley. Preer right side. Tooley cuts through. Now Ring left side. Around the perimeter. Tooley finally in the paint. Has to kick it off into the corner to Begley. Back out to Preer. Preer down the lane. Dumps it off on the baseline to King. 17-footer, no good. Left baseline. Rebounded by Wolf. Wolf off to Knies. Knies pulls up. Thought about the 3. Skip past the other way to Mize on the baseline to an open Schreering. He pops the 8-footer. He hit it
That was a nice pass, nice bounce pass by Mott-Eyes, finishing wide open from about 10 or 15 on the baseline, and he knocked it down.
Some good ball movement by the Jeeps there. Ring, left side. He will pop the long distance jumper off the back iron. No good. Long rebound volleyball back out to Derek Clear. Between the leg dribble, works against Canese to the right elbow. Off on the baseline to Begley inside for Tooley. Ball knocked away by the Jeeps. 2-on-1 break. Swirling up the floor. Dumps it off to Mott-Eyes in the paint. Blocked out of bounds by Tim Tooley.
Tim didn't fall for that ball fake by Mott-Eyes and swatted out of bounds.
Timeout on the floor. 4:47 to go in the second period. 13-8 in favor of Northeast Dubois. Back after this. Back after the Southridge timeout. Mott-Eyes will inbound for Northeast Dubois. Bounces it off to Jeremy Schmidt into the ball game. Now Mott-Eyes left corner three. He hit it.
Good ball movement that time. Found Mott-Eyes open in the corner, and he knocked it down. That's a 4th three-pointer by Dubois.
16-8. Northeast Dubois increases their lead. Ring, left side, waits for everyone to cut through. Now Tim Tooley takes it into the paint, dotted line, forces it up, rims in and out, no good. Rebounded by Stephanagel. Up the right side to Rodney Wolf. Wolf at the point, off to Mott-Eyes. Ryan with it. Now Rodney Wolf bounces it off Schremmering. Inside is Stephanagel, ball tipped by Tooley. It goes out of bounds and it will stay on the Northeast Dubois end of the floor.
Nice hands there by Tim, jumping up to get that pass.
Jeremy Schmidt into the ball game before the timeout, a 6'1 senior. Rodney Wolf will dribble it out front. Into the paint to Schwerin. His rainbow shot is good.
Schwerin got in the game and did a good job. That's his second bucket.
18-8. 3:55 to go in the half. Prayer for Southridge. Out front, throws it right behind Ring. King tries to save it back in bounce. And it goes back to Northeast Dubois.
That's their 4th turnover.
As Ryan Minke comes back into the ball game. Minke, Preer, and King out on the perimeter. That lineup seemed to click last night in the second quarter for Coach Reisner. See what it can do here. Northeast Dubois with it. Schmidt out front. The Raiders matching up into the corner to Mott-Eyes. Lob pass, left block to Stephanagel. Kicks it back to the elbow. Wolf, shot fake. Takes it in the paint. Jumper up, no good. Rebounded inside by Stephanagel. Lost the handle on it. It goes out of bounds back to Southridge.
There were 2 Dubois players right there for that rebound and hit Stephanagel's foot, and he kicked it out of bounds. Tough break for Dubois.
Brian Allen back in. Rodney Wolf takes a seat, gets a nice hand. Preer with it, brings it across the timeline. Off to Tooley, back to Preer, thought about the three-pointer, dumps it with a bounce to Begley, skip pass the other way to King, inside to Tooley, works against Stephanagel, takes a shot up, no good, but he was fouled. Timothy will go to the line for a couple of charity tosses.
Tim trying to get involved in the paint there, didn't have a real easy shot, but drew the foul.
Coach Mott-Eyes liked the interior defense of his team right there as he thought Stephanagel was going straight up. But for Derek, his first personal foul. Team's 4th, and Tooley trying to get on the board here. Free throw is up, good. Second free throw for Tim. This one dances in. 18-10. Mott-Eyes with it for the Jeeps. Bounces it off on the wing to Schring. Down low to Stephanagel. Loses control of it. Takes it into the paint. And a whistle and a Southridge foul.
It was probably going to be 2 points if they didn't foul that time or reach in.
Foul inside for Southridge. Will go against Eric King. King's first. Team's 5th. So Mott-Eyes will inbound underneath the Jeep hoop. Looks, still looking, gets it in, top of the key to Schmidt. Off on a wing to Allen. Allen looks around, takes right baseline, shovels across lane to Schwerin. His shot good.
Nice pass by Allen, finding Schwerin open on the other side of the lane.
It's a 10-point Jeep lead, 2:55 to go until halftime. Derek Clear across the way to Ryan Minke. Minke with the ball, looks around, top of the key. Directs Begley out to get the pass. Inside, Tooley, right baseline, turnaround jumper for Tim. He got it. Nice move by Tim Tooley. He's got 4, and it's 20-12. Northeast Dubois with it in the backcourt. Moneyes thought about the 3 the other way. 2, Schmidt, shot fake, takes it in, dotted line, dumps it low to Schmeling. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Southridge. It's Northeast Dubois' ball. Knies back into the ball game for Schmidt. Knies hit 2 3-point bombs early in this affair. Northeast Dubois gets it in to Knies, back into the corner. Moneyes 3 ball away from the corner. Off the back rim, no good. Rebounded on the weak side by Eric King. He'll bring it up the floor. Eric with it to Minky. Minky will run the point into the left corner. Freer takes left baseline, gets into the land of the Giants. We've got a whistle and a walk on Freer.
Yeah, Derek, he was fake and get in there, but after he got in there, he was a little bit too small and couldn't do much with it, and got whistled for the travel.
Derek in time will probably stop and pull up, go straight up with the jump shot, and knock those down.
He would have been much better off that time.
Uppenkamp into the ball game. Derek goes out. 20-12. Northeast Dubois with the ball. Knies, far hash mark. Top of the key, Wolf. Left side to Moneyes. Works against Minky. Spins, takes it to the elbow, inside the paint. Double pump, blocking foul against Southridge. And Begley will be whistled for the foul as he and Moneyes went spilling to the court.
It's a tough shot by Moneyes, forcing him to draw the foul there. He's going to get some free throws.
Nathan's second personal foul, the team's 6th. And you're right, Moneyes will go to the free throw line. He hit a 3 to begin this quarter. They wipe some sweat off the floor. And with 1:50 to play in the half, Ryan Moneyes is at the line. (20-12), Northeast Dubois with the lead. Free throw is up. Good. Second free throw on the way. It's good as well. 22-12. Southridge with it. Mickey off on the right side of Begley. Begley looks inside to a posting Tim Tooley. They don't hit him. Now King takes it down the middle. Runner from 14. Good. We've got a whistle and a foul. The basket counts, and King will go to the line.
It's a nice pull up there by King. Got around his man. Got the jumper from the elbow and knock it down.
He, along with Mike Lewis and a couple of other players, just great off the dribble as far as getting shots. And King misses sometimes when he's just wide open set shooting. Most guys can hit those, but he hits the tough ones, and that's a mark of a good shooter and a good creator. King at the line, hits the free throw. He's got 6, and it's 22-15. 1:36 to play in the half. Wolf once again brings it up the floor. Weaves in and out of a couple of Raider defenders. Now Moneyes inside to Brian Allen. Left block, cross lane pass knocked away. And Northeast Dubois will still have it. Northeast Dubois is getting the basketball to the baseline. They try to shovel it cross lane to get some easier shots. Southridge is clogging up the middle there. Moneyes to inbound. Looks around. Out top to Knies. At the volleyball line. Straight away off on the wing to Moneyes. Right side to Knies. Top of the circle. Now to Wolf inside to Schmeling. The elbow back to Wolf. To Moneyes with 1:14 to play in the half. Wolf, rocker step, takes one dribble back to Moneyes. Moneyes on the move on the dribble. Takes it off on the left side to Wolf. Out front to Knies. Jeeps working on some clock. Moneyes looks around, puts it on the floor, and he walked. Took the quick step.
It's their 6th turnover.
Jeremy Shipp back into the Jeep lineup. He will come in for Moneyes. It's 22-15. Southridge trying to draw closer as the half comes to a close. Minky with it for the Raiders. Off on the point to Tooley. Steps inside the three-point line. Jumper good from Tim Tooley from about 18.
Couldn't fake the pass, and they left him alone, and he knocked it down.
Tooley with 6 points, and it's 22-17. Wolf bottled up the timeline, but we've got a whistle and a Southridge foul. Eric King does not like it one bit as he's whistled for his second personal.
Very aggressive perimeter defense there by Southridge. Both teams doing a good job there tonight.
The one and the bonus in effect now for the Jeeps. Close out the half with 37 seconds to go. Southridge has cut the Jeep lead 2-5. Wolf's free throw is up. He got it. You will have another one. Next free throw is good. 24-17. Raiders with it on the offensive. Mickey takes it to the right corner. Out to Begley, right side. Skip pass, left elbow to Uppenkamp. Takes it to the right elbow to Begley, into the corner to Minky, right side. To Begley. Now Minky, back to Begley. They work right side with the ball. Now Minky, right corner with 14. Across the way to Uppenkamp with 11. They will hold for the last shot. Minky walked with it out front. Giving the Jeeps the ball with 7 seconds to go. Raider fans across the way shake their head in disbelief. Knies with it with 7. Spin dribble. Nearly loses it. Tries to get it off on the wing, and he was fouled.
Maybe not the best foul in the world there. Didn't have much of a shot, and they reached in and got him on the arm. He's going to get some free throws, or at least one.
Not a good way to end the half if you're Ray Reisner, Don Boozy, and the rest of the Raider team. Ring into the ball game, maybe to get a shot off at the end, and or protect Begley, who goes out with 3 personal fouls. Free throw in the air. Good.
Dubois 5 for 5 from the line here in the first half.
Knies with a good first half. He's got 7. Next free throw up. Good. 26-17 with 3 seconds. King on the push. Brings it across the timeline. Launches it from the volleyball line off the mark. No good. We have put one half of basketball in the books here from Northeast Dubois High School. And the Jeeps lead at the halftime break 26-17. Northeast Dubois led after 1 period of play, 11-8. So we will be back to take a look at the first half scoring and have more from Northeast Dubois High School right after this timeout.
To meet the needs of your farm.
To Northeast Dubois High School, 26-17, our halftime score. Looking at the scoring in the first half for Northeast Dubois. They were led in the first half by Jason Knies with 8 2 3-point field goals and a pair of free throws to close out the first half. Jason with 8 points. 6 points for Mark Slering off the bench on 3 2-point field goals. 5 for Ryan Mudeyes, a 3-point bomb and 2 free throws for 5. 3 for Jeremy Ship on a first quarter 3-pointer. 2 points for Rodney Wolf on 2 free throws, and 2 points for Derek Steptonagle on a first quarter bucket. 26 points for Northeast Dubois. Now for the Southridge Raiders, they were led in scoring in the first half by Tim Tooley and Eric King. Tooley, 2 2-point field goals, 2 free throws for his 6th. Eric King, 6 points with a 3-point field goal, a 2-point bucket, and a free throw as part of the 3-point play. Also 3 points in the first half by David Uppenkamp on 3 free throws. 2 points for Nathan Begley in the ball game on a first quarter bucket. 26-17 our halftime score. Brian Bond will have more team stats right after this timeout. Dubois High School, Kurt Gooksell and Brian Bond, 26-17 our halftime score. Looking at the foul situation in the first half after we ran down the scoring for Southridge. 3 personal fouls for Nathan Begley, the 6'3" junior. 2 personal fouls apiece for Tim Tooley and Eric King. 1 foul for Derek Clear. For Northeast Dubois, Derek Steptonagle has 1 personal foul. Jeremy Ship with 2, and Mark Schilling had one personal foul in the ball game. Both teams back out on the floor for their second half preparation. As we get ready to go here, Southridge gets back into PAC action on Friday night when they travel to Lincoln City to take on Steve Merkel and the Heritage Hills Patriots in a PAC ball game. Coach Merkel and the Patriots, a very good 3-9 team, if you will, probably the best one of those around.
Yeah, they gave South Spencer a heck of a game last week.
They worked real hard down there, he and Coach Brian Kirchhoff. Both teams break their huddle for second half action. Wolf, Canese, Ship, Allen, and Stepanaga, the original Jeep 5. The Raiders counter with Minky, King, Tooley, Uppencamp, and Begley, their original 5. Northeast Dubois, the inbound to begin the second half. Wolf with it out front. Slides it off on the right side to Ship. Ship looks around. Behind the back dribble from the wing out to Wolf now. Ronnie with the ball off the Ship. Ship looks inside now on the baseline to Stepanaga. Tries to get it inside. Ball knocked away by Southridge. King will lead a break. King takes it into the paint. Leaner for Everett. Off the window. No good. Rebounded inside by Tooley. His foul, no good, but he was hammered. And the 6'5 senior Tim Tooley will go to the unguarded stripe for a pair.
Tim's a very good rebounder, both offensively and defensively. Really gets it done in there. Good leaper, good position. He does it all.
First Jeep foul here in the second half. Let's see who they give the foul to. They didn't put anything up on the board as of yet. Rodney Wolf. His first. Tooley at the line. He hit it. Tooley gets 1 out of 2 at that opportunity. He's got 7, and it's 26-18. Wolf with it. Up the floor to Canese. Into the corner to Ship. Ship guided by Begley out front to Wolf. Wolf works it right side to Canese. Into the corner to Brian Allen behind the three-point line. Looks inside, takes one dribble, bounces it out to Wolf. Wolf with the ball. Minky playing good defense. Wolf spins him now to Canese. Long distance three for Canese. Got it.
Tell you what, if Jason Canese is open, it doesn't matter where he's at on the floor. He will shoot it if he can knock it down.
29-18. What a shot. Begley, high right. Takes a couple of dribbles off into the corner. Minky back to Begley. Off to King. King three on the way. Left side. Good for Everett. King.
They started the game doing that, matching threes. In the second half, they do the same thing. Nice shot by King.
King a little bit more patient coming off that pick. Sometimes he comes off a little bit too soon. 29-21. Ship. Lob pass. Stepanaga left block. Goes it back over the timeline off Wolf's hands and back to Southridge. Stepanaga had a pretty good position inside. I thought he might wheel in the lane.
Thus far tonight, Southridge just did a pretty good job on Stepanaga. He hasn't been real active in there.
Derek with 2 so far, and it's 29-21. 6:26 to go in the third. Minky with it. Looks over the Northeast Dubois defensive setup. Dribbles on the right side, top of the circle. Tooley back to right. Off on the wing to Begley. To Minky. Minky slides it in the paint to Tooley. 14-footer for Tim. Good.
Nice shot by Tooley. Nice touch in the lane.
Tooley with 9, and it's 29-23. Southridge once again trying to play from behind. Ship near the volleyball line. Left corner to Canese. They quickly got him. Canese on the baseline to Stepanaga. Left side. Up and camp on him. Stepanaga battled up inside. Back out to Canese. The other way to Wolf. Into the corner to Ship. To Stepanaga. Ball goes off his hands. The last touch by a Raider. It will stay Jeep ball.
Look like Dubois is trying to get the ball to Stepanaga, but after he gets the ball, Southridge is doing a good job collapsing on him. He's got to kick it back outside.
Canese will inbound for the Jeeps. Gets it in, out top to Ship. Into the corner to Canese. Canese out the Ship. Now Jason with it. He wants somebody to come out top. It's Wolf behind the volleyball line. Wolf off to Canese. Canese with the basketball, bounce pass. Allen high post to Ship, right elbow on the baseline of Wolf. He pops a 13-footer, no good. Rebounded inside by Stepanaga. Ball was loose on the floor, and they call a walking violation on Stepanaga. He even bobbled the basketball, and they whistled him for the travel.
It's their 9th turnover.
29-23. Minky for the Raiders. Bounces it into the high post, knocked away by Ship, but Minky has it come right back to him. Now Tooley thought about the three off the King. He'll bomb the three-pointer. Good.
That's another man you cannot leave open. If you leave him open and he's hitting, he will kill you all night, and he has so far.
Allen One Eyes wants a timeout. 29-26, 5:05 to go in period number 3. Back to the gym after this. Basketball. 29-26, Northeast Dubois up by 3. King with a big three-pointer a minute ago. Jeeps with it out front. Knies will bomb the three from straight away, and guess what? He hit another one.
That wasn't exactly a 19-9er either. That was about a 23-footer by Knies.
32-26. Minky off on the wing to Begley. The other way to King. He'll bomb the three-pointer. It's up off the back iron. No good. A whistle and a foul against Ship. And a three-shot free throw attempt for Eric King.
He's a good free throw shooter. It's very possible to be a three-point play anyway for Southridge.
And they have that commercial where those guys shoot the threes from off the building and off the rafters. King and Knies in a horse game would be very interesting as well. That may take a while. Minky gets it on the inbound. They say it was not in the act of shooting. On mistake. Tooley, no look pass to King. Thought about the shot, drives to the hoop, and a whistle and a foul once again out on the floor.
This boy's being very careful, try to get somebody on King. He's done a good job tonight hitting that open jumper, and they got to get on him. That time they had to foul.
3 personals on the Jeeps and another foul on Ship, who goes out with 4 now, and Ryan Mudey's back in. King will inbound for the Raiders. Gets it into Minky. Out top to Tooley. Now King, another 3 on the way for Eric. No good. Long rebound, run down the corner by Uppenkamp and Wolf. The players go tumbling. It goes to Northeast Dubois.
Both guys going very aggressive after that ball. A good hustle, and Dubois will get it back.
32-26. Wolf across the timeline, straight away off to Knies. Now Schmeling. Back to Jason. Bombs away once again. Got it.
Knies is just lighting it up tonight.
5 trays for Knies. 35-26. 17 for the senior guard. Uppenkamp. Lobs it inside for Tooley. A whistle and a foul. Ball went to the corner to Minky into Tooley, and a Northeast Dubois foul, their 4th of the half. It will go against Mark Schmeling. Tooley will inbound. Gets it into Minky, top of the key, King. Now Tooley, left side. He will launch a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded inside by Wolf and Stepnagel. They fight over it before Derrick comes out of there with it. 35-26. 3:40 to go in the third. Wolf off to Knies. Into the corner to Schmeling. Lob pass inside to Stepnagel behind the glass, and he walked with it. Got the ball in horrible post-up position, really. And he had no choice to try to get back on the right side of the goal and shuffle the feet a little bit, much to the chagrin of the Jeep faithful who thought he did not walk.
Yeah, he couldn't have did too much with the ball where he was and had to try to get better position. He shuffled the feet.
35-26. Minky down the lane, running for Ryan. No good. We've got a whistle and a blocking foul on Northeast Dubois, and it will go against Derek Stepnagel.
Foul starting to mount up a little bit on Dubois this quarter.
For Stepnagel, his 2nd personal. Kyle Werner comes into the ball game for Northeast Dubois. He will replace Ryan Mudey. Well, he'll come in for Stepnagel. Excuse me.
That's a little, don't see too many substitutions. 6'5 for 6'6 for 5'8, but that's the way they're going to do it.
Well, the Jeeps got the preliminary game going tonight, and they just add one more shooter to that arsenal, the lefty, Kyle Werner. Minky at the line, fires the free throw. It goes out. 3:24 to go in period number 3. Minky again. This one crawls out, no good. Rebound battle for Wolf, comes out of there with it. Uppenkamp is whistled for the foul. He can't believe it.
He was wanting a jump ball, and he got nailed with it.
I've seen a lot more physical play than that this year in high school basketball. As the Raiders get their first team foul up at Camp's first. Northeast Dubois bounces it in. Kenise will bring it up the floor. He's on fire here as of late. Kenise slides it off to Werner. On a high right, low post to Wolf. Faces the hoop, takes it dotted line. Back to Mudeyes. Across the way to Kyle Werner. Werner with the basketball to Kenise. Left side, three on the way. Good!
Kenise is just going crazy tonight. It doesn't matter if he's 19-9 or 23-9. He'll put it up, and tonight he's hitting it.
4 threes in the period alone. Mickey the other way pops a three-pointer. Rebounded by Uppenkamp. Out to Tooley. 38-25. Tooley, nice pass on the baseline to Begley. Goes up, shot blocked. Battle for the loose ball. King scraps for it. Tooley picks it up near the timeline. Tooley off on the wing to Mickey right side. Now Tooley out the volleyball line, calls Mickey out to get the ball. 20 for Kenise in the ball game. Raiders with it on offense. Begley. Volleyball line, King straight away. Gets a pick from Uppenkamp, takes it to the free throw line, extended out to Tooley. Three on the way, good for Tim Tooley.
That time Tim got squared up from about 20 feet, and nobody got out on him, and he knocked it down. Nice shot by Tooley.
Well for Timothy Tooley, 38-29. Werner with it. Works against King, after Schmerig. Kenise the other way. Uses the shot fake, takes it in the lane, tries to dump it off, taken away by Tooley. 3-on-2 later break. Tooley down the middle to King. Left side, three away for Eric. No good. Rebound on the weak side by Begley. His follow no good. Tooley comes out of there with it. Takes it up in the lane. Shot no good. Rebounded by Wolf. What inside play we had there. Wolf the other way for Northeast Dubois. Takes it into the paint. Tries to dump it off. Kenise has it now. Out to Mudeyes. Across the way to Werner. 38-29. Kenise left side. Bombs away. Off the mark. No good. A little strong. Battle for the rebound. A whistle and a foul inside. It goes against Southridge.
Kenise was over there clapping a couple times down the court a while ago. Give me the ball, give me the ball. That time he came up a little strong, but I think if I was Dubois, I'd get him the ball. He's definitely hot tonight.
King for Southridge gets the personal foul. Eric's third, team second in the half. 1:31 to play in the third. 38-29. Kenise on the inbound. Gets it into Werner. Into the corner. Mudeyes, three ball on the way. Right side for Ryan. He hit it.
Not only can Kenise shoot the three, but Mudeyes knocks down his second one of the night.
When you look at King, Tooley, and Mudeyes, Kenise, and some other people on Northeast Dubois, they can flat out shoot the basketball. Tooley into the corner. Begley's launcher, good. 4 for Begley, and it's 41-31. 1:06 to go in the third. This one's turned into a shootout. You throw Begley and the Fleck twins and Lewis and Fisher, and the county can flat out shoot the three with anybody. Schwerin the other way to Mudeyes. Baseline, Werner. Shot fake, goes inside, dumps it cross lane to Schwerin. Now on the baseline to Wolf. He takes it up, and we've got a traveling violation against Wolf.
That was a pretty good pass by Schwerin inside, but Wolf didn't have a lot of room to do anything in there and shuffled the feet.
Once again, got in behind the glass and had to try to create a shot. 45 ticks remaining, 41-31 here in the third. Minky for the Raiders. Takes it off on the right side of Nathan Begley. Begley looks inside for Tooley. Top of the circle, King takes it to the left elbow. Pull-up jumper for Eric. Rims out, no good. Hit the back iron. Werner comes down with it. Minky strips him of the ball and bounces it on the sideline. Nice play by Minky.
Good hustle, nice quick hands.
29 seconds to go in the third. 41-31. Northeast Dubois with the lead and the basketball. Werner across the timeline to Kenise. Across the way to Werner. Works it off on the right side. Mudeyes, three on the way. Up. No good. Rebounded inside. The Raiders tip it out of traffic. King comes down with it with 12. King across the timeline to Mickey. Walks with the basketball. Nobody was out there on him. And trying to start the offense. Shuffle the feet, and the Jeeps have a shot at getting some more points here.
That was a very costly turnover, especially the way Dubois is shooting the basketball. Look for him to pop another three here if they get a chance.
Mudeyes with 5. Takes it into the paint. Runner on the way. Blocked by Tooley with 2 seconds. Schwerin behind the glass. Throws one up. No good. We put 3 in the books here from Northeast Dubois High School. 41-31 in favor of the Jeeps. We'll be back after this. We move to the fourth and final period. 41-31. Northeast Dubois on top. Southridge has the ball to begin the final stanza. Makey Whip it out on the dribble to Tooley. Half of the circle. Tim rocker step, takes it right to the right block, takes it up, goes up, scores, and he was fouled. Let's see if it was out on the floor. Count the bucket. They give him the bucket, and Tooley will have a chance at the three-point play.
That was a very nice move. Tim's 6'5", but he's very quick out there on the floor. Got it right around. His man went in and drew the foul in the basket.
Tim had 6 points in the second quarter, 6 more in the third, and adds his second point here in the fourth period. Steptonago into the Jeep lineup. Going out will be Ryan Muddice. Mark Schmeling with the Jeep personal foul for Mark, his third. Tooley at the line, 41-33. Just underway here in the fourth period. Tooley's three-point play opportunity is good. Roddy Wolf with it for Northeast Dubois. Brings it down the left side. Off on the wing to Schmeling. Schmeling with the basketball to Werner. The other way to Wolf. Lob pass inside. Ball knocked away, but Knies comes down with it. Tooley swats it away. Tooley can block some shots for you. 41-34. Minke. Off on the wing to Begley. Begley looks inside to Uppenkamp. Paint jumper good for David Uppenkamp.
Southridge starting to heat it up a little bit here.
5 for David, 41-36. 7:12 to go. Timeout on the floor. Jeeps lead by 5. We'll be back after this.
The entire staff of the Holland National Bank.
Back after the timeout, Northeast Dubois brings the basketball in on the far side. Wolf off to Mark Schmeling on the high right. A couple of dribbles towards the center of the floor. He's bottled up. Bounces it off to Werner. Werner to Wolf. Left side, now on the baseline. Schmeling turn around. Left-handed jumper off the front of the rim. No good. Tim Tooley, a warrior on the boards, brings it down. Minke for the Raiders. Bounces it Tooley. High post. Dumps it off to King. King with the basketball straight away. Backs it out now. Off to Minke. Out top. Tooley, high post. They cut off Tooley. Tim with the basketball. Takes it to the left elbow. Forces up the 13-footer. He hit it.
That was not an easy shot by Tim Tooley. Just jumped over his man and knocked it down. Nice shot by Tim.
41-38. 6:18 to go. The Jeeps lead is cut to 3. Werner with it on the high right. Flips it off to Schmeling. Around the horn baseline. A Wolf left side will bring it out to the wing. Wolf with it now to Schmeling. Schmeling with the basketball to Werner. Lob pass inside to Steptonago. Tries to kick it back out. Throws it away.
That's Dubois' 7th turnover this half and 13 for the game.
41-38. 6 minutes exactly to go. Minke for the Raiders. Brings it across the timeline. High post Tooley. Tim with the basketball. Faces up. Dumps it down low to Begley. Tries to get it back out. Tips it back to Minke. To Eric King. King with it out on the wing. Works it on the dribble. Tries to bring it across the court. Ball nearly knocked out of his hand. Takes in the paint. Tries to take it up. We've got a whistle and a foul. Kind of a late whistle, and King will go to the line. Jeep foul on Werner. His first. And the team's 6th here in the second half, and King will go to the line for a pair of free throws. King so far in the ball game with 12. Customary 3 trays as well for King. Eric at the line. Fires the first one. It's up. Good. 13 for Eric. Jeremy Schmidt comes into the ball game. Kyle Werner will go out. (41-39).